Spicy story coming out of CNN. Biden warns North Korea of responses if they continue to test ballistic missiles. This is written by Ali Malloy of CNN, published Thursday, March 25th, 2021, which is today. There's a lot of fast and moving parts here, things you guys should know about, but guys, what's going on in North Korea right now should really warn you, especially given that Joe Biden, because when Joe Biden says, I'm going to respond, I call him Bomber Biden for a reason. I call him Bomber Biden for a reason, and I really, really hope we don't end up in a hot war with North Korea. President Joe Biden warned that there will be responses if North Korea continues to fire ballistic missiles following the Hermit Kingdom's second launch in less than a week. Asked about launches at his Tuesday news conference, Biden told reporters, "We're consulting with our allies and partners, and there will be responses if they choose to escalate. We will respond accordingly." The president also said that he agreed that with then President Barack Obama, who warned in 2016 while leaving office that North Korea is the biggest foreign policy threat and issue, answering simply yes. So Barack Obama, former president, he even said they were a big concern. Biden also added that he's also prepared for some form of diplomacy, but it has been conditioned upon the end result of denuclearization. So he's setting that hard line. And one thing about Biden is that he will bomb you. There's no question about it. And so that's why I'm a little bit worried about that, because when talk like this starts from the U.S., again, North Korea, they can say whatever they want to say, because North Korea is mostly a bunch of threats but no action. But when the U.S. says they're going to bomb you, you might want to start worrying, because that's the one thing that we're pretty much good at. We are good at bombing somebody. We ain't good at building shit. We don't build roads. We don't build schools. We don't build none of that shit. But, man, we will bomb the shit out you, though. So that's what we're doing right now, consulting with our allies. On Wednesday, North Korea launched 2 ballistic missiles. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said in a statement that 2 short-range missiles have been fired from the Hamju area of South Hwangyeong province towards the sea, off North Korea's east coast at 7:06 a.m. and 7:25 a.m. Thursday local time. The projectiles flew about 450 kilometers, 280 miles, reaching an altitude of 60 kilometers, 37 miles, and are also believed to have been launched from the ground, the statement said. The exact type of missiles were unclear, a senior U.S. official told CNN earlier, citing an intelligence briefing. So once again, we need to be paying attention to this right here, man, because it could be a serious problem. The last thing that the U.S. needs is a hot war between us and North Korea. That's the last thing that we need right now. Given everything that's happened with the pandemic, all the people that has passed away, the fact that we're still dicking around in the freaking Middle East, the last thing that we need is a hot war with North Korea, especially when you start talking about missiles, man. So I really, really hope for peace. I hope that we can find a peaceful solution, because it's looking more and more bleak by the day. Trump was an idiot in various other ways, but the one thing that Trump did better than Biden is handle this shit. We didn't have any more tests. Like not too much tests, and North Korea appeared to chill, because I think that when you have a crazy man who's in office, people aren't going to test crazy as often. So, I really don't know what the solution is to North Korea, man. I don't know. The only thing that I do know is that I'm a little bit worried with what's going on here. I'm definitely worried, because when they start launching missiles and some of the rhetoric that's been coming out of North Korea, and especially if, the current leader, the dear leader, if he's not doing that well health-wise, and if his sister takes over, man, whoo, that sister of his is freaking nuts. So she's no better than him. That whole family is crazy, man. It's not the people of North Korea. Don't get it twisted. It's not them. It's their leadership. There's a difference between people and their governments, and the people there are not to blame for what their government does. So I really, really hope for a peaceful solution. But man, I'm really worried about the situation, and I really, really hope that we can find some kind of way of diplomatically ending this conflict.